timing was right? What was it that made you guys decide, this is a good time to kind of ride off into the sunset?
25. It was just a good number. Last year, I had thought about maybe, having Colin last year, but I just, knowing some of the kids that were on the teams and stuff, and one more year would make a nice even 25. I thought it'd be, we'd see this year through and then call it. So.
And how many years have you said this before, and I could dig it up, but how many years have you been helping now? Helping or being part of it?
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
When I left my job at the credit union, it was 2008.
Yeah.
And that's when I actually came on as...
Starting with the middle school, helping with the middle school coaching and stuff. So I gave her the harder team, the middle school kids.
Now, how difficult is it just knowing that there's bittersweet? What is it? What are the emotions as you go through all these last things?
Terrible. The closer I get, the harder it is. So it's
Yep.
It's tough to talk. And even tough to talk about here, but.
We almost didn't make it through the national anthem at our home Saturday.
Yeah, that was difficult. So it's going to be hard because it is just one big family. You get to know the kids. After cross country, you get to know the personal side of everybody, and become involved in some of their life, and it's going to be difficult. It's not that we're leaving. We'll still be following the teams and going to the meets and stuff, but. It'd be different being on the other side, not as coaching and being a spectator.
What are you guys most proud of your time with this program?
Well, if somebody asked me what was, my favorite memories, there's just so many. Obviously the state championships that we brought to the school were probably the biggest thing, but
the lives that we've impacted. Saturday we had our home meet and we had an open alumni run. We had alumni kids come back. The way we've helped to impact some of their lives has been amazing.
And it's the littlest victories that sometimes are the biggest. The kids that aren't up front and getting all the press and stuff. Those kids that give 4 years and all the work and effort and stuff, and probably never won a medal. And to see them through,
those are big victories too.
That's great stuff. Because you're right. Those aren't kids that are written about, but those are victories too.
Right. One of my most prominent memories in 25 is I had a girl that ran 4 years for us. It was just about at every practice and stuff, and she never medaled. I think it was second to the last race or something. They medaled 20 and. She come in like 21st by just 1 or 2 seconds and missed it and just collapsed. And
we have an exchange student this year from Italy on the team, Daria.
Yeah.
She's been a joy this year, and she's PR'd several times. And we talked at practice yesterday about 3 more races for the kids that won't be going postseason. And I thought she was going to collapse. She was so sad. She said, I'm so happy.
The season's ending. I said, yeah, it's going to end in a couple of weeks. And she just couldn't believe it. She has had so much fun,
I only had 2 months to spend with this wonderful team, she said.
So those are the things that really, really touch your heart and make it worth all the effort and time that you put into it. The state championships are great, but there's so much more.